Hi everyone, this is Bill with the Edge of Eternity, Bill Cameron, and I had the opportunity to work with Auxito. They sent me some LED lights for my new Dodge Ram. It's new to me. It's a 2020 2500 heavy duty with a 6.4 Hemi in it, and the thing runs like a champ, and I'm looking forward to trying these lights in it to see how they perform compared to the production ones. So stick with me here for a few minutes. We'll get these in and we'll do a comparison, see what everybody thinks. On the Dodge Ram 2019 through 2021, there is a small access panel in the top of the wheel well. Looks like this. Okay, it goes in like such with this one fastener here, and this top part goes in. It's very simple removal. Just pop that one pin out. Now, the bulb itself, I already took the cover off of that too. You can see that green piece there. That's the standard bulb that comes with the truck, and it is behind a small rubber cover. This is that rubber cover. You can see relative to my hand how large that access hole is. So you just pull this off and then you can get to that light. I'll show you how that works in a minute. Okay, there's the light. It's just a quarter turn counterclockwise, and then you can pull the light out of where its location is in that socket. Now we'll go get the new light and swap them around. When you open the box, this is what you can expect to see inside. Here are a pair of gloves so you can keep the oil from your fingers and such off of the bulbs. You don't want to get any of your natural oils on there. They do send you some zip ties along with the package because, here's the instructions, they come with a harness, and I forget what this piece is called, but it helps to make the signal correct for the LED bulbs. Now this particular set is called the H11. That's the number. They have several different item numbers for the different applications in your car. As you know, there's plenty of lights on the inside of your cabin, your tail lights, your turn signals, fog lights. I've got roof lights on my car. You know, lots of different options, so you're going to want to make sure that you order the proper light for your application. These are low beams, and most everyone I see putting in LEDs in their vehicles, whether they're Dodge Ram or a GMC or a Ford or any other vehicle, it's usually the low beams that they swap out. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to put these in, and I will install one on the left hand side, leave the right hand side the same, so when it gets dark tonight we can pull the truck up to the garage door and shine some light on it and see if we can see a difference in the brightness. So that'll be coming a little bit later to you. It'll be right away. Let's go ahead and install the driver's side right now. One other thing I wanted to mention is the bulbs come with a built-in fan for cooling. That's a feature that I'm sure will be helpful, especially as the weather gets warmer. But that's probably has a lot to do with what this little gizmo is. But I should find out what it's for. But anyways, I wanted to point out that they do have a self-cooling feature built into them. Here is a look at the stock halogen light on the right, and the connector that goes to the bulb and to the original wiring harness on the Ram on the left. I haven't measured the spacing. It almost looks like the Auxito is a little bit further spaced apart, but it's hard to say just looking at it. I'm going to measure them. Okay, it's still daylight, but the driver's side, which is on the right of the screen, is the new light, and you can see that it is many times brighter than the halogen on the left side of the screen or the passenger side. I think these lights are going to make a huge difference. Since we can see such a difference right now, I think I will change the other one, and we'll take a look at them later tonight again. If you look carefully, it's a little bit small and dark. but you can see the back of the light where the fan is, and then the little power module, I'll call it, is just to the left, kind of on an angle. Now when I first put the wires inside of that compartment, that power module fits up perfectly against the back of the fan, so be careful to not let that happen so you don't prevent the cooling from taking place the way it needs to. And they also supply you with wire ties so you can tie the wires back and such, but it's really tight getting up in there. It's doable, but you just have to be patient and careful. The installation is really quite simple, and you saw the brightness difference between the stock and then the upgraded H11s from Auxito. I think I'm going to be really happy with them. Something else I'd like to mention is I watched a lot of videos to see how people would go about changing their headlights and their light bulbs and such, and I'm not sure if it's the same on every year Ram or not, but I would imagine they would keep it consistent. I didn't have to remove my fan cover shield. I didn't have to remove my grill. I didn't have to remove other trim. I didn't have to go through all these things that I've noticed a lot of people are doing to change their lights. Now, if you change the entire light assembly, that could be a different situation, but just for the headlights, you really don't have to take all those things apart. It might make it easier to get your hands in, but I think you can probably do it without. It's not that hard to do. Just be patient and take your time, careful with the wires, careful with the bulbs, and you'll do fine. And there it is, all buttoned back up. I'm going to go do the passenger side now. Okay, everybody, this is with both sides installed. I can tell you these have to be at least 3 times brighter than the stock production headlights that came with the truck. It's hard to believe the difference. I think these are going to be great, and we'll find out if people start flashing their lights at me because they're too bright. But wow, what a difference. I want to say thank you to Auxito for giving these to me to go ahead and do a video on them and a review, and at this time the review is really great, so thank you all very much. A little bit about the installation. It was really quite simple. I suppose on a scale of 1 to 5 it was about a 2, 2.5 maybe. The only difficult parts are getting your hands where they need to go. On the passenger side, I ended up taking out the air box because it just gave me so much more room to pull the connectors off and install the new connectors to the original harness. But I mean, really, it was a really simple job, easy, doesn't take much time at all, and I think you'd be happy if you were to give these things a try. I want you to please visit auxito.com. They are also on Amazon, where you can purchase their products. I'm delighted. Thank you, Auxito. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the review tonight. I'm really pleased with the Auxito H11 low beams that I installed in the Ram 2500 tonight. Really easy job. You need very few tools. You could probably get by with just a screwdriver unless you want to remove that air box, which is not necessary, but it was a real easy installation. You can see a lot of these Auxitos on YouTube, so don't just take my word for it. Check out some of the other reviews, and all the ones that I've seen have been really good. But like I said, please check them out. They do sell through Amazon, so you can go to amazon.com and look for the Auxito lights. They say here their full name is Auxito Global Supplier for Automotive. So check them out. Thanks for watching the review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk with you soon. Good night.